Teacher talking sports, what it does, what it do, how we live in my second snow day of the week. Let me get my weekly picks against the spread out now while I am home after a successful regular season where I went 148, 112, and 12, 36 games over 500 against the spread. I went 4 and 2 in the wild card round week. Of course, we only have 4 games this week in a divisional round, and when there's just 8 teams left, Las Vegas isn't going to make it easy picking against the spread, but I did my best. Let's get into it. Excuse me. All these spreads are via DraftKings Sportsbook at about 11:30 a.m. Eastern Time, Friday, January 19th. Let's start. Texans +9 at the Ravens. Now, I fully anticipate the Ravens to win the game. But I think the Texans can at least keep it competitive as lose maybe by 6 or 7 points. We know CJ Stroud coming off one of the best rookie seasons in NFL history, one of the best rookie performances in a playoff game in NFL history. We know the Ravens have an excellent defense, but the same could have been said of the Cleveland Browns, and Texans easily took care of them. I just think the Texans might have problems with the Ravens' offense, their defense. Big game for Lamar Jackson, let's be honest. Probably going to win his second MVP, but there are some detractors that point to his 1-3 playoff record. I believe he only has 3 touchdown passes in those 4 games. So he does not want to pull a Dak Prescott. Dak Prescott possibly could be the runner-up for MVP this year, and he flamed out, as did his Cowboys in the opening round. So I think the Ravens win by, I'll say, 6 or 7 points. 49ers -9.5 versus the Packers. Man, I mean, Jordan Love, arguably the hottest quarterback in the NFL, coming off a superb game against the Dallas Cowboys. Totally tore apart their defense. But we've seen the 49ers, when they're at full strength, other than that Ravens game, they had that spell where they weren't playing well when guys like Trent Williams and Deebo Samuel are out. But when they have their full arsenal, they've basically looked unbeatable, have been beating very good teams by multiple scores, and I'm kind of anticipating it here as well. Not necessarily predicting a bad game for Jordan Love. I just think too much firepower. Packers defense, nothing to write home about, so 49ers win by double digits. Tough one here. Lions fared by 6.5 versus the Buccaneers. I hate to say it. I don't know how much of a believer I still am in the Buccaneers. Now, I picked the Eagles last week. Shame on me for believing they could turn it around. They've been quite bad for 2 months now, the Eagles. But we'll see. I mean, the Buccaneers had trouble against their NFC South opponents. And I don't really see them as one of the elite teams. I get it. Baker Mayfield has definitely played himself into a nice contract in the offseason, but the Lions are just a better team at home. Jared Goff plays better at home. Amon-Ra St. Brown continues to just dominate opposing secondaries. Sam Laporta, a week healthier. Aiden Hutchinson and crew should be able to get pressure on Baker. I think the Lions win by at least a touchdown and an extra point. And the toughest game for me to pick. Now, this is similar to last week. The Lions were favored by 3 against the Rams. I picked the Rams because I said I honestly would have a hard time picking a winner straight up. So I went with the underdog. Now, the Rams lost, but they also covered, so I got the win for that game. And this game is similar in that sense now. There are 4 Bills that were officially announced out. Gabe Davis, of course, Gabe Davis had that 4-touchdown playoff game against the Chiefs 2 seasons ago. Taylor Rapp, Christian Benford, and Balin Spector are out for the Buffalo Bills. So they do have a lot of injuries on defense. Rasul Douglas, I'm guessing he's playing after missing the wild card round game. That will help. But I'm just not counting out Patrick Mahomes and that Chiefs offense. Rashee Rice. I actually did my FanDuel picks for the week earlier this morning, and I took Mahomes as my quarterback. He's the I did it Saturday and Sunday, so all 4 games. Mahomes was the fourth most expensive quarterback behind, let me think, Josh Allen, Brock Purdy, and Lamar Jackson. So I took Mahomes, and then I took Rashee Rice with him. So again, could be similar to that Rams Lions game where the Bills win, but the Chiefs cover. Expecting it to be very entertaining, though. These playoff games have been high scoring. Right now, Josh Allen, Patrick Mahomes era. I believe Josh Allen's 3-1 against him in the regular season, but Patrick Mahomes has won both of the playoff matchups. Really looking forward to this game, and I'm really looking forward to all 4 of them. Really hoping they're more competitive than the divisional round, where really just the Rams Lions was a close game. The other 5 saw the teams win by multiple scores. So I'm expecting it to be more competitive for sure. 2 or 3 of the games to be 1-score games. Well, let me know in the comments, which picks do you like, which picks do you dislike, which picks are you taking, who do you like the most this week. Let me know in the comments. Stay tuned later. I'm actually going to do a video with the Baseball Hall of Fame class of 2024 and being announced this coming Tuesday. I'm going to do a video where I name the all-time um, list of players who lasted only 1 ballot, meaning they didn't get 5% of the vote on their first ballot. Looking forward to doing that. Anyhow, don't forget to subscribe. Tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend to subscribe. Like the video, share the video, hit the bell for notifications. I'm out.